What up, y'all? Thesaurus here. You're tuned into Witty Smitty News. Keep it extra real. Keep it tuned the fuck in.
Christian Smith, Witty Smitty News, join Ness, Beast Mode, no smoke breaks, fucking crazy ass battle, Luke Nukem.
Yeah, man.
Talk about it, man. How you think it went?
Hey, man, that shit was crazy. Real talk, eh? I'm working on my real talk, eh? That shit was crazy, man. I knew he was gonna show up and show out, man. So I'm not trying to show up and get cooked. So you know, I had to go ahead and put the pen to the pad, man. What I figured was gonna happen was he was gonna show up. And I know that he's a real good puncher. I'm a real good puncher as well, but you don't fight fire with fire, man. For you make people choose sides. So I figured I would show up and do what people tell me they watch me for, and that's the cadences and mixing in, weaving in punchlines and intricacies inside of my rhyme patterns and stuff like that. So I figured I'd make people choose a side because I knew that's the type of battle it was gonna be.
Now, do you feel more vets should give guys like this a shot? And by that I mean like actually give them a shot like you did, as opposed to just take a check and maybe like half-ass it up there and shit?
Because the fact that you haven't heard of someone does not discount their talent. You come in and get your whole face wiped off, fucking around with some of these new cats, man. Or a lot of them aren't even new, just cats that haven't had the exposure. So you mess around and come in and get your whole nugget fried because you over on some people heard of me, people haven't heard of you, so I'm not gonna really try. That's a dumbass way to approach a battle. You approach a battle by how talented somebody is. You know what I'm saying? And real shit, a real gym is you always show up and do your best. That way you're never gonna get cooked. You make them fight you, you make them show up for you. You know what I'm saying?
Now, where do you rank Luke out of rookies that you've seen, either lately, in the past, whatever it is?
Well, I mean, I've been, of course, throughout my preparation process, I've been watching his battles, man. So I kind of went and chronologically watched his battles from then until now, and the progress has been ridiculous. Like,
facts.
I've seen him battling the States, being kind of
being
kind of timid, not the loudest. You know what I'm saying? Still had the bars, but the performance wasn't quite there tonight. You know what I'm saying? He was a wild man. You know what I'm saying? And he's been building up to that point for a long time, man. So I would have to put him in the upper echelon of the newer cats, man.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, you also had Bonnie just dropped recently.
Yeah.
That was your first girl battle, right?
That was the first time I battled a girl, yeah.
So how different
in this era, yeah.
How different is the approach when battling a girl compared to a male?
In any battle, you want to make sure the chemistry is right. That's another part of why I approached this battle with Luke the way I did, because if the chemistry is not right, there's not going to be any replay value. So approaching Bonnie was a lot of the times people use the fact that it's a woman to just shit on women. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, you're a bitch, you're a scam, you're a cunt, blah blah blah.
And it gets played out almost in a sense.
Yeah. So I figured I'm gonna do a different. I'm not gonna reinvent the wheel, but I'm gonna have a different approach on something that may have been done before. People have done the flirty bars before, but I took the alpha male approach to it on some, like pretty much my round was, you wanna fuck me, you wanna smash.
Now, where do you rank her amongst the female MCs?
Bonnie, it's hard to not rank her not number one because
she's definitely top 3 at least, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Because even if you discount, you can't sing, you suck. You can't discount it. Even if you want to discount Bonnie's talent and say that I'm good. Even if you want to discount Bonnie's talent and underrate her in the talent arena, no female out there is matching her grind. Period. Nobody is matching Bonnie's grind.
She does everything.
Another girl's booked.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Bonnie is a trailblazer in this shit, man, and a lot of people, males included, need to look at her grind and borrow pages from that shit, man, because she's flying all over the world, man. She's battling here and there. She's being flown places to just host, being flown places to just be a brand ambassador type shit. You know what I'm saying? Getting paid for not even rapping. There's not too many people in battle rap doing that, man. She's really one of the only ones. So off of that alone, I have to put her at number one. But if you count talent, she's barring out with dudes as well. I mean, she barred out with me. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you feel you get enough credit in the battle world? Because I don't feel you do, to be honest.
What's crazy is, out of nowhere recently, I started getting a lot of recognition. I really don't know how that happened.
Do you feel like, almost in a sense, like battle rap's going through this stage? Remember when Slaughterhouse first came out and everyone was like, yo, we should really fuck with the bars right now? Do you kind of feel like that's sort of happening with battle rap?
Catching up to you.
Well, the thing is, bars and what I do, like it's like bars is its own thing in battle rap now. Like it's a style of rapping. It's not like what we bring. Like everybody has bars. Everybody that raps has bars. But bars is a certain connotation that comes to it. And I don't do that type of rap. So I think it just took a while for people to really understand. Not understand, but like appreciate what I do. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
Because you're definitely a legend. Like
I appreciate.
I mean, like a lot of people, I don't think give you that enough credit, but the season ones definitely kind of throw you in that conversation.
It's crazy because everybody's favorite says it. Everybody's favorites always say it, but
which is how you know you're doing it right then, right?
Right. A lot of the fans don't get it, but you know, I mean, everything isn't for everyone to get. You know? Some things are for some people to catch up on. Some things are for people to, you know, some people may not catch it ever, but at the end of the day, man, the recognition from my peers and you know, even the recent recognition I've been getting, man, it's been. I'm very gratuitous, man.
Now I want to go off battle rap for a minute.
All right.
So can you beat Sonny Bamboo one-on-one in basketball?
Sonny, at my best,
Look who
it's a
came
great
out.
match. Yeah. At my best, it's a great match, man, because Sonny is so good that he hasn't progressed since he stopped giving a fuck about basketball. He stopped playing, he stopped really giving a fuck when he was around 16, 17, because he realized he wasn't growing anymore. He was like, it's facts though. He realized this is, you know, I'm 5'3", this isn't my path, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna go to the NBA. But he hasn't got better since then. He's almost twice that age right now, and he's still better than everybody we play ball with, you know what I'm saying? Or as good as, you know what I'm saying?
Now I hear you're also crazy with the Street Fighter.
I'm the best. I'm literally the best I know.
Who's your favorite though to fight with?
I'm Ken.
Ooh!
I'm Ken.
Ken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm Ken all day, man.
Now, as most know, you also make music, obviously.
Absolutely.
So how different is the approach when writing a song compared to writing battle rounds?
When writing a song, you can be a little bit more loose and a little bit more lenient with what you do because it's mostly about how you say it in the song. Making music is about the feeling. A lot of people can get fooled into thinking someone is a ridiculous lyricist just by them giving them a certain feeling. A lot of people can get fooled into thinking someone is a terrible lyricist because they might give them a feeling of somebody they've heard before. Like they might think somebody's a mumble rapper just because they had that style, and then you actually sit down and break it down. They have, you know, crazy lyrics. But in battle rap, every single syllable is broken down by somebody online.
Facts.
So you gotta make sure it counts. Whether, you know, even if you are spitting filler, learn how to, you know, word it or structure it as to where it will hit like a punchline, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, you just gotta be careful with the words, man.
Now that sort of kind of leads into my next question. What gives you more nerves? Rapping songs on stage at a concert or rapping battle bars in front of a battle crowd?
Never get nervous, man. Never get nervous. I love it, man. I mean, I feel like, honestly, that's what I'm here for, man. You know, everybody...
Which is how you should feel, though, right?
Yeah. Everybody doesn't get a chance to find that path, man. Even if I, you know, duck out, you know, and don't rap much more, you know what I'm saying? That's still what my purpose on this earth was to show up and do this type of thing and, you know, inspire a few people, be inspired by a few people and get this next generation moving and rep for my generation, you know what I'm saying?
Now I want to touch on your beginning for a minute. 2006 MC War, Reggie P. Verse Tracker has that as your first battle. Is that your first or just first for footage?
No, that's just... See, the thing about... A lot of the reason why I won't get legend recognition is because battling in the South was never cool like that. So while I was out there doing my shit, as many battles as the Source and Ilmac, nobody was recording that shit and putting it up on the internet, you know what I'm saying? So 2006, that was like my first battle back. I retired from battling for like 3 years.
Why was that?
Cause it wasn't nobody fucking with me.
Okay.
In the city, it was just like I did too much. You know what I'm saying? I done everything to do around that time, and at the end of the day, like battle rap just wasn't big enough to keep itself moving and revolving around that time. So it's like I'm at the top of this shit. What am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So I went on to music, and against Reggie P. First off, check out Reggie P. right now. That man is an absolute savage. Absolute. I'm talking about. It's ridiculous, man. He's absolutely ridiculous, man. Like can beat anybody type ridiculousness. So check him out on YouTube, man. He's crazy. But yeah, man. 06. That was a wild little ordeal because MC War was the first league I had ever battled for, like in 2000, 2001, and I ended up not fucking with them anymore because of that 06 shit. You know what I'm saying? They owed me some money from it. So then they had disappeared for a while, and they came back and did a battle a couple years ago and didn't pay anybody. So I'm still not fucking with MC War. I still the motherfuckers up.
Final question, 2 parts. This was your 50th battle, according to Verse Tracker, with footage. Who's been the toughest opponent, and who's next?
You can't really, it's no really quantifiable measure to pick out a toughest opponent because everyone has their own thing that they bring to the table and makes their battle great, man. Like, I could say Luke was my hardest one. You know what I'm saying? Pause, super pause.
Yeah, super
I could say
pause.
he was my toughest opponent. I could say he was my toughest opponent because he showed up to a lot of people that'll watch this battle. He will have showed up out of nowhere and went crazy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them gonna say he beat me. You know what I'm saying? And, that could be my toughest opponent. Thesaurus.
On iBattle too.
On iBattle,
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
It's a given. Real deal. You gotta,
Shout out to y'all too, man, for not just stealing a check and just having a shitty battle on iBattle. Like, that's one of their best battles like ever.
That was the battle that put our battle on the map.
Yeah,
that was the one that got
facts.
them the subscribers. That got Joe Budden watching them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, I think that just came from. Well, I really never just do a money grab, but our battle came out of respect, man. So that was just 2 dudes that was like, Trunks and Goten fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know what they're capable of. They know that they enjoy doing this type of thing, and we have to go in and flex on each other, man. That's one of my that's probably the most classic battle I've been a part of, man.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, Christian Smith, Witty Smitty News, Nestle, man.
Yeah,
like
man.
I said, you're a fucking legend.
I appreciate
Definitely
it.
the best to come out of the South.
Thank you.
And you're an actual legend among everybody, East, West, all that shit, bro.
That's crazy, man.
We appreciate you coming out and shit. Witty Smitty News, we out here, man.